So apparently we can commentate on 2 games.
Yeah, it looks like it's Regulator versus the Shield.
Yep.
Over here on the other stream. Regulator is up 7-0. He just kicked off. It's 7-0 the first quarter. Regulator is Raiders, and the Shield is the Chiefs. So it looks like Regulator called this matchup, and the Shield chose the Chiefs over the Raiders, which that's an interesting pick for me, honestly.
Yeah, the only one that I know prefers the Raiders in this matchup is Brewdog.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'd actually like to learn a little bit more about this.
I'd almost like to hear why Brew prefers that. So it looks like one's kicked off to Red, and here we go.
Red, there.
Yeah, Red has definitely has some good moves. It looks like he's got the motion R2.
Red was in my group, excellent player, and he's gonna be tough to stop.
Yeah, he definitely has some moves on that D-pad.
And that's what Testaverde can give you.
Absolutely.
Solid 6 yards there.
Interesting, he called though the QB sneak this early in the game. Usually, I think I like to personally save it for a moment where you might not expect it.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you, but maybe that's what he was thinking. Catch him off guard a little. Oh, breaks tackle.
Big gain here there for Red. You know, I think people actually kind of underestimate how fast a 50 MS running back really is. I mean, it's considered average in the game, but it's really all you need sometimes.
Oh, definitely. You know, I like Roger Craig and Mike Rozier. You can do a lot of damage with those guys. And that is really nice to be able to stand there like a statue, but couldn't quite complete that.
Yeah, great defense there by One, so just kind of stand in the middle there and get the JJ block.
Yep. Called run there.
Oh, drone JJ block there. Red had visions there of getting a big gain.
That's always painful when you see the guy open and the drone blocks it.
Our favorite play, the red gun. Oh, great little play there. I'm surprised Red didn't go deep there. He had his tight end up top and his receiver down on the bottom wide open. Little R3.
And he'll just get the first down. No,
oh, he didn't get the first down. This is
on 4th down.
That is crazy. Tough. Big stop there by Ones. Big stop.
It sure looked to me like that was the first down. That was close.
Looked that way to me too. Over on the other stream, Regulator is up 14-0 now, and the Shield has the ball at the 50-yard line. Picked play by Red to get a sack there. Got the offset formation. Another pick play. Red is definitely in One's head right now.
That's always nice when you get some pick plays, force a 3rd and long, and now you're kind of forced to do a pass here.
Yeah, and unlike the advantage that Red has with a 31 MS QB, you really can't do much with a 13 MS QB when they pick your play and they're blitzing like that.
Definitely. You don't want to throw into coverage. You got Haddix kind of waiting.
Absolutely. Looks like he's gonna have to just go for a JJ here and see what happens.
Yeah, and Haddix might.
Haddix might have gotten back there.
No.
Oh no. And there, and that's the problem with Aikman. For whatever reason, he just seems to do that all the time. I mean, I never have luck with Aikman. The only person I think that actually likes Aikman is JP the Bowler from HSTL. He actually picked him, I think, in the 3rd round a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, Aikman, for the most part, I would not want Aikman, but there are times you can have a little success with him.
Yeah. Well, he is a little bit different than your normal 44 passing speed, 44 pass control guy because he has a 50 passing speed, but he's just not for me.
Right. I just feel like he's as inaccurate as they come.
Absolutely. Oh, big drone sack there.
Yeah, Lockhart can do that. And the problem with Tampa Bay's offensive line, this is one of the things that kind of makes this, it's a close to an equalizer. The offensive line's bad.
Kind of interesting, though, to see the LB2 rush the passer like that.
That is different.
Oh,
Beautiful
big
pass.
cross-field throw to Carrot. Big gain. That was a great play by Red there.
Very
big.
Very hard. My bad. Very hard to get that with Troy Aikman. Testaverde gives you that chance.
Absolutely, he does. There's Red chipping away with the red gun again.
Well, that's what you got to do. Take what the defense gives you.
Oh. Looks like he was maybe trying to do the arrow trick there and just missed his guy. There's no way he was throwing the tight end on that play.
Yeah, that was odd. That was definitely not. I'm sure that's not what he planned.
Looks like he's doing the pass 3 shotgun here. Lots of options. Easy first down. You know, there's some people who might gamble and throw it there, but, you know, I think I agree with Red and just kind of scramble there, try to get out of bounds, get your first down, and reset.
When you get this far in the tournament, you got to take the sure thing.
You know,
I don't like to take those kind of chances. When you got a guaranteed first down with a guy like Testaverde, got to do it.
Absolutely agree, especially if you can get out of bounds, because then you're not going to fumble.
2nd and 9, another run. It's always nice to be able to bounce off a tackle and get that first down.
Flash, are you shocked how well the Tampa Bay O-line is holding up against this defense?
Well, you would think it would just get blown off, but I don't think the Dallas defensive line is a total showstopper. But it can have its problems, but it's doing well right now.
It seems to be.
Guess we'll see what happens when the condition changes in the next quarter.
Absolutely.
Oh, actually, we are in the. Might have lost track of time there.
Oh, and he chose a scramble there. Maybe if it was 3rd and 1, he might have thrown it, but he's got a big decision here.
Yeah.
Big decision by Red. But, you know, having a 31 MSQB, he's got lots of options here. I mean, literally almost every play here is on the board except for maybe the past 2. Going on the run 3, run and shoot. Oh, wow. That was a hard-nosed play right there.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the call. You got to run in that situation because you can probably get a half yard.
You know, as Tecmo AZ pointed out, it is correct. Lewis is the 1 seed after group play today with the going 4-0 in group play with the best point differential.
Yeah, he was in my group. Did fantastic.
Flash can tell you firsthand how well Lewis is playing today.
Yeah, I played him tough for probably about the first 3 quarters, and then I made a mistake in the 4th. He's a fantastic player.
Doing some condition checking here. It looks like oh, we got Babe. Is Babe in good? Did I miss something?
No, we'll take a look on the. I missed it too. I was taking a look at the chat there. Oh yeah, Babe isn't good.
Babe's in good.
That'll be interesting because Babe and good is not. It's not bad.
No, Babe and good is not bad. Well put.
I like the. I do like the playbook selection that Ones11 got.
So how does the offset playbook help Ones against this Tampa Bay defense?
Well, for starters, pitch hell open, run 3. You're running right at Haddix. That is a definite problem run for Haddix. Run 1. So, I guess I would rather run that run 3 at Haddix than run the run 3 away from Haddix.
Yeah, one's is chipping away here, but he's definitely going to have to start taking some shots down the field in a second, it seems. Oh, look at that. You got some drone help blocking, breaking off a big play. As I'm saying, he should pass it deep. So, big chunk run there by Ones.
Well, the other thing that's nice about that run 1 is, Haddix has to come a long way to try to get him.
Absolutely. That pass 1 there, that play action fake actually cost me a number 1 seed in my group today on a JJ to the running back. Another big gain by Ones. Are you shocked that Ones is running so much on this drive instead of taking a shot?
Well, I think he's trying to play a little conservatively. It's really tough to make throws with Haddix swimming around in that secondary. You can get burned by that. He recovers so well. So, he's probably setting that up maybe for later, maybe try to take a couple shots later.
I got to be honest, I really thought he'd at least take a shot on that play. I'm kind of surprised he did not, but, he just wanted to run some clock and just take a field goal and go into half.
Yeah, I probably would have taken a shot too, but You know,
Because also on those,
Haddix is scary.
yeah, on those field goals, you got to really still get it off because Haddix can get up there and get in the kick screen. There is a slight chance here that he could maybe fumble the kick off, but I mean, if Lewis is smart, he's just going to run out of bounds.
War Machine makes a good point because typically when I play against Haddix and Deion Sanders, I too like to do the run one sweep up top, and I like to do the run two that's going up top where they're both kind of running straight at that corner. But I guess in this case, for sure, he wants to do the run three at Haddix.
Yeah, I was going to say that too, actually. I'm kind of surprised that the rest of the running playbook is running away from Haddix.
Right. Because you don't want to play into his strength because his strength is pursuit.
So Ones gets the opening kickoff here in the second half and gets stopped really deep in his own end. Looks like conditions are really not favoring Ones either. I mean, it's great to see Rob Awalt and excellent, but I mean that's not really going to get you much in this game.
No, you really need Novacek. He's probably the best tight end in the game. So you'd probably need him. You want him in average or good. You don't want him in bad.
I don't know. Some might argue that Keith Jackson is better than Novacek. Why do you like Novacek better?
You get the hitting power, the 69 receptions. I don't know. I mean, Keith Jackson's really good too.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just thinking the HSTL rankings. Novacek's always number one. I do like that hitting power, and I do like the higher receptions.
Oh, that's a big. Wow, that's a big guess play diving CC by Ones. He needed that. He got it. You know that could have easily been an interception.
No question. Hey, you don't want to take a lot of risks like that against Tampa secondary.
It probably should also be mentioned too that could have been a safety. You know what? And look at that P1 play action fooling Red.
That was close too because it sure looked like Haddix could have jumped for that.
Yeah, it looked like he almost got there. Doing the red gun. Lots of options, but honestly, oh wow, big drop there by Emmett. I think Emmett might be in bed if I remember the condition check correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But the tough part with the red gun is when all those short options are open, you've got Haddix. They can all relatively be covered, especially with a quarterback with only 44 PS passing speed.
Exactly. Well, you gotta take an open guy here.
Oh, this is scary. Oh,
and
that's a problem when you. Oh my gosh! Glitch in the game. JJ interception in the end zone. Red doesn't move, and it gives Ones a safety.
Yeah.
That is terrible. What a chain. I don't know what to say, Flash.
I'm stunned too. I mean, I know there's that. You can get that pass block in the end zone for a safety. I've had a couple of like that. That's rough, but I like what they're doing here.
You know, great sportsmanship here by Ones.
Yep.
That should really be mentioned by punting this ball away and giving it back to Red. You know, that's great. Brewdog, I'd like to know if you've ever seen that before, because I honestly have not.
That particular play, I have not either. The only one I've seen is the pass block in the end zone for a safety.
That actually happened against Rico in his round of 32 game where he got knocked out.
Right. I've never seen the interception in the end zone for a safety. Well, it'll be interesting to see now what Red 98 tries to do in a close situation. Do you try to run, or do you try to set up Testaverde for some yards?
You know, the great part about having Tampa though is you can kind of pick pass and still chunk it off with Testaverde's 31 MS.
Right.
Brewdog has mentioned on the comments on the Twitch stream that he actually knows why it happens. I'd love to see him explain it.
Now key third down here. 3rd and 6. Pick play.
Great play call. Well done, Ones. You know, honestly, to have that JJ interception happen, to come back, get back on D, play that well, show the sportsmanship, and still play that well on D, that shows a lot of guts.
Yep, I agree. I think that gotta commend him for that, and also for the way that he played there.
You know, big thing here though now is a field goal could win the game for Ones. I mean, that can't be overlooked here. That the 2 points, you know, can't come off the board. So now a field goal, if somehow Ones runs down the clock for the rest of this drive, a field goal can win the game.
Well, you got to keep trying to run with Emmett. You don't want to just have to throw. So he's got to get some kind of ground game going, some kind of offense going. Pick play. And now he's set up in the third quarter, third and 6.
We got the pass 3 shotgun here. Lots of options. Looks like Red picked run. And oh man, and that's what's tough. And last Flash, you said it. You always have to worry about the JJ interception with Haddix.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm terrified about it. I prefer to run and milk the clock and do what I can. I hate throwing in coverage. Haddix has such good recovery speed.
Yeah, to be honest too, knowing what a great player Ones is, I'm surprised he's even making that throw.
Yeah, it's a good point. I probably would have went with the open guy on the receiver that slides to the middle of the field, rather than take a chance and go downfield and give Haddix that opportunity. That's a big look at this.
Yeah, breaking off a big run here. Red is
a chance here to extend his lead. Yep.
Oh, great play. Out tapped Ones there. You could hear the clicking from here, and he scores a touchdown. What a great game this is right now.
No question about it. I mean, it probably should be 14-3, but it's still a 2-score game.
I'm kind of, as I was saying, I'm kind of shocked that Ones made those. I mean, the first throw, fine, I can see it happening, but the second throw, with everyone else open, was really surprising to me.
Right, Ones11 is his reputation is he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He usually takes what the defense gives you, finds the open man, and doesn't make mistakes.
Absolutely. Looks like he's skipping a condition check here at the start of the fourth quarter too.
Run to Emmett, and he's got a blocker or two. Half battle, and Lewis wins that one. That's tough.
So Ones does have a chance here. I mean, there's a lot of time left, but he's going to kind of score here relatively quickly and then hope for an onside, because I don't think at this point he can hope to stop Red. It's just too easy to chunk off yards with Vinny's 31 MS.
And takes more of the open guy there. The underneath guy is probably a better choice than going over by where Haddix
He can still get down the field in a minute here, chunking it off, as long as he keeps going out of bounds and doesn't get caught doing anything there. He's just chunking it off here.
He's definitely going to want to try to score somewhat quick here to give himself a chance to stop and get the ball back.
Well, you got to think about two flashes. He's scrambling here for a first down. How afraid do you have to be to take a shot after you just had 2 JJ picks by Haddix?
It's definitely got to be in his head right now, because the guy's going to have to be wide open for him to take a shot downfield. So he's probably thinking underneath plays.
He could also potentially just go for a quick field goal and go for an onside and try to, get some last end-of-play bombs. I mean,
no question about it. You could do that.
But it looks like, after chunking off another big run there, he is probably going to try to score a touchdown quick here. My guess is go for onsides and see if he can recover.
Yep, I think that's probably his best opportunity here. Got to get a touchdown and see what happens. He definitely likes his offset formation here, does the pass.
Yeah, he's got lots of options here. Oh,
there you go. Take the guy that's open.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if I was Red on that play, I might have tried to get in between Babe and the top wide receiver, because you know what? Or no, I'm trying to go low and cover the bottom guy, and then kind of go in between those 2 running backs. As he throws up top, maybe someone on the line could have gotten a JJ block.
I agree. Now here comes the onside.
Perfect onside. Oh, he recovers. I do think that Ones has 3 timeouts though. So let's see how Red can run out the clock here.
Well, all Red has to do is just maybe get 1 or 2 first downs, and it's going to be pretty tough for. It's pretty tough for Ones to get the ball back here.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what you got. So you got 2 deep guys wide open, and you go cover them, and then you got Vinny just doing a 5-yard scramble, and that's pretty much, he can just do this the rest of the game.
That's the frustrating thing about playing Vinny. When there's a couple open wide receivers, how do you possibly stop anything like this? Because he's got the 31 max speed. That's such a tall order to try to stop.
Totally agree with you there. As Red just scrambled for a first down.
There's the run 2 in motion. Anderson going to have possible tap battle. Luckily for Ones, he got out of bounds.
Absolutely. To no surprise here too that Red keeps calling pass, because he has a scrambling ability of any.
No, he's lucky that he didn't just go deep.
Yeah,
that would have killed clock too.
Absolutely, big mistake there though, that he had everybody open, didn't pull the trigger earlier to somebody.
Right, because even if it's incomplete, you probably chop off 10 seconds.
If I'm Red, I don't want to get tackled ever for the rest of this game in the field of play, just in case of a fumble. So that, to me, that was risky.
Yep, definitely. You don't want to give him any kind of an opportunity to get that ball back. Here's the ball game, probably right here.
To be honest, I'm kind of surprised that I was more surprised that Ones kept picking run there, but this is pretty much it. Just throwing the ball away.
Yep.
Spirited game by both guys.
Excellent game.
Excellent sportsmanship. And now final score: Buccaneers Red 14, Ones Cowboys 12. And now we are going to be switching over here to Coconuts versus Justin Peters. Coconuts is the San Diego Chargers as first player, and Justin Peters is the Dolphins as second player. So Coconuts called this matchup, and Peters chose the Dolphins. Who would you choose in this matchup, Flash?
I would prefer the Dolphins. I really like Dan Marino's